Everybody, I'm Brian Kapple with Plum Realty, serving Athens and Southeast Ohio. So today we're talking about an important regulatory change that is going to affect real estate transactions across the country. This is the new FinCEN real estate reporting rule. I'm putting up a transitioning screen here for you. So this is effective March 1st, 2026. This is courtesy of Northwest Title in Athens, Ohio, by the way. So whether you're a buyer, seller, or agent, this update changes how certain ownership information is reported and why it matters for transparency and compliance. So first, what exactly is FinCEN? Well, in my opinion, it's more government oversight. FinCEN stands for the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, a division of the U.S. Treasury. Its mission is to protect the financial system from illicit activity, money laundering, and fraud. This new rule is aimed at increasing transparency in real estate transactions and cracking down on those bad actors who use anonymous shell companies to hide their property investments. The core of this new reporting rule is this, right? Certain buyers and sellers must report beneficial ownership information to FinCEN when they buy or transfer real estate. This includes data about the individuals who ultimately own or control a legal entity when purchasing or selling property. So, in short, when a property is bought or sold, especially through an LLC, trust, or partnership, or other legal entity, the real people behind that entity must be reported to FinCEN. This rule applies at the time of closing and requires details such as full legal name, date of birth, current address, and either your EIN, tax ID, or SSN, and also ownership percentage or your role. This goal is to prevent anonymity in real estate transactions that has historically been exploited for money laundering, tax evasion, or hiding assets. So hopefully this help clears that up. Not all transactions are impacted. The rule is specific. So reporting is required when a legal entity is involved in the purchase or transfer, like an LLC, corporation, or trust. A natural person owns or controls that entity. So, individuals buying property in their personal name typically do not have to file this report themselves. The entity must submit the information. In many cases, the entity's legal or financial representative, such as an attorney, CPA, or title company, will be responsible for ensuring the report is filed accurately. I believe title companies may have some requirements on their end that they do it 100% of the time. So what changes at closing? Starting March 1st, 2026, title companies and other settlement agents will ask for BOI, beneficial ownership information, supporting documentation, entity structure details. You might hear them ask, who are the ultimate owners? Does this property involve an LLC or trust? We need to collect FinCEN reporting details. This can introduce new paperwork and may require clients to provide information upfront before closing can proceed. Preparation is key to avoid delays. So here's why this matters, okay? Checking off some boxes. Ensures compliance with federal law, avoids delays or title issues at closing, prevents legal or financial penalties, protects buyers and sellers from inadvertent reporting violations. For investors using entities or corporate structures, this rule is especially important. It's not a tax, definitely not a tax, but it's just a mandatory transparency report that must be filed promptly. So, as my realtor, it's my job to help you navigate these changes smoothly. So, here are some best practices. Provide required ownership info early, work with experienced title professionals, communicate with attorneys or tax advisors, understand how your specific entity is structured. If you're thinking about purchasing property through an entity or selling property held by an entity, let's get ahead of this before March 1st, 2026. So listen, at the end of the day, it's going to be the job of your real estate agent and also the job of a reliable professional title company to make sure that this is done correctly, right? So, it's going to be up to me to make sure that when I am out showing investor clients property, or if I'm listing one of their properties, that they know ahead of time that this kind of thing's coming up and is going to be happening. So I'm going to transition out of that real quick. Yay, technology's working. Hey, everybody, thank you for watching. If this was helpful, make sure you click like, subscribe for more real estate updates, and reach out to me anytime if you have any questions about FinCEN compliance or your next transaction. I'm Brian Kapple. I'm with Plum Realty. I'm serving Athens, Ohio, Athens County, and Southeast Ohio. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I hope you all have a blessed